I did a good thing at lunch, and then I did a good thing at dinner, and then it just continues on, and then you'll start seeing changes, okay? Because you're gonna start noticing that, hey, this isn't so hard. Eating healthy is not hard, right? So you're looking to lose weight and build muscle at the same time. Well, hopefully these meals that I'm gonna show you, there's some meal prep ideas I have for you. Hopefully these meal prep ideas will help you on those goals. I'll show you some of the items I like to use to keep me lean year round, that it keeps me full and it gives me a lot of energy, and I try to make them as healthy as possible. So if you would just think about, okay, what am I eating for lunch? What am I eating for dinner? Those are 2 meals right there that can either make or break your day, all right? So if your kitchen is stocked with the right items, if your pantry is stocked with the right items, you're gonna be ready. So you stay ready, you don't have to get ready now. Come on, use some of these ideas. Let me know in the comments some of the ideas you like to use whenever you are trying to watch what you eat. Now remember, if you mess up on a meal, if you mess up on lunch, it's all right. You still got dinner coming, right? You mess up on dinner, it's all right. Just focus on the next meal, okay? So we all make mistakes, and it's okay. Just keep moving on. Just don't give up. You can get there. You can be there. I'm gonna help you get there, all right? So let me show you some of the ideas that I have. Keep some of these ideas, try them out. Let me know what you think. Tweak them however it can fit your personal diet, your lifestyle. Let's get to it, come on. All right, first up, I always recommend starting out with your protein. Always, whenever you go grocery shopping, start out with protein as your goal and then build around that, okay? Whatever that protein is, make sure you start there and then make your meals, form your meals around the protein. Try to hit your protein goals first, and then you can build around that, whatever else you need to do, okay? So what I'm gonna use in this meal, which I like to use, is I like to use chicken breast, all right? Chicken breast is lean, all right? If you're looking to build muscle and still lose weight at the same time, you gotta get some lean protein, all right? So what I'm gonna use is chicken breast. Now think about it, 5 ounces of chicken breast is gonna get you around 30 grams of protein, all right? How do you know what 5 ounces of chicken breast is? You gotta get a scale. Now I'm trying to tell you, put a scale in your kitchen, weigh it out. I like to weigh the chicken out raw, and then I cook it after that, okay? So you'll see, you might think 5 ounces is a lot. It's not that much. After you cook it, it's not that much at all right? So what we're gonna do, go get you some chicken breast, okay? Now I always recommend getting a thin sliced chicken breast. I just think it cooks quicker. It's much easier to cook. I don't have much time to cook, right? I'm trying to make it quick. And thin sliced chicken breast really makes it quick. Now, if they don't have the thin slice, go ahead and get the regular chicken breast and just cut them into chunks, or you can cut them thin if you want, however you want to do. But I like to get the already thin sliced chicken breast. It just cooks so much better, right? So go get, and remember, weigh it out. Like I said, 5 ounces is going to get you about 30 grams of protein, okay? Just kind of rough estimate to kind of help you out there. All right, I'm going to show you what to put with this chicken. I'm going to give you a couple meal ideas, all right, for lunch or dinner. Come on now. Okay, so we're going to build these meals. We're going to have our protein. We're going to do either a carb if you're having carbs, and add this. If not, I'll show you some options to use if you're not using carbs. And then we always want to add some type of veggie, all right? Veggies are so good for you. Make sure you add some type of veggie into it, all right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take that chicken breast. What I like to use is this right here, okay? This is one of my favorite brands of Alfredo sauce. Now this makes it so easy, all right? Now with 5 ounces of chicken, you don't need much of this sauce, all right? So 1 serving of this sauce is 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup is coming in at 45 calories and only 3 grams of fat. So if you're trying to keep the fats low in your diet, this is perfect for it, okay? Because that chicken breast is really lean as well. So it's gonna keep your fats low. And I'm trying to tell you, if you have 5 ounces of chicken, put your 1/4 cup of this, man, it tastes great, all right? So keep something like this in stock. Just use a little bit. It's going to last you a while, all right? But make sure you're using your measuring cups and you're going to measure this out, okay? So add that chicken, add this right here, and let me show you what you can use for it, you know, as the base for it. Now, if your diet can fit carbs, what I recommend doing, what I use is a protein pasta, all right? Now, angel hair. Angel hair is my jam right here. If you like angel hair, let me know in the comments. I prefer angel hair over spaghetti. I don't know why. I just always have. I just like the thinner style noodle. So you have a protein pasta, angel hair, all right? So 2 ounces of this is gonna get you 10 grams of protein, all right? So you can add that. So let's say your chicken is 30 grams of protein, add this, you already got 40 grams of protein right there. Make sure you measure it out, weigh this out. 2 ounces is gonna get you 10 grams, but if you don't weigh it out, you're gonna get way too much, all right? So make sure you weigh this out. Now, if you don't wanna use this kind of pasta, if you wanna keep it low carb, what you can do is just keep out the pasta altogether. You can use lettuce wraps. You can put that chicken Alfredo inside of a lettuce wrap, and that tastes great as well. Or if you look around, most stores have some type of like zucchini or some type of squash that you can use, all right? So I'm here at Kroger, and they have these zucchini spirals that you can use. You can find these are in the frozen food section, okay? So go check out the frozen food section. If you're looking to keep it low carb but still want to have a veggie, you know, just take out that protein pasta and go look for something like this. All right, so you can see that. So these are zucchini spirals. Okay, so basically, because the thing is, when you have that sauce, you're not even going to really be able to taste the difference. All right, so this is like a cheat code right here. If you're trying to go low carb but you love pasta, go look for these, and they stay in your freezer, so whenever you're ready for them, they're ready for you. All right, so like I said, you can use this, you can use lettuce wraps, you don't have to use the pasta, or you can just use regular pasta, whatever fits into your personal diet. The only way to know is you got to be tracking everything, right? Be tracking everything with a program like MyFitnessPal, which you can download on your phone. It is free. Okay, it is free. I can't say that enough. I've been using it for years, for free version for years, and it has worked out great. It holds me accountable. I know exactly what I'm eating. I know exactly how many carbs, how many fats, how much protein I'm getting each day, and the calories. So if you're trying to make some changes, something has to change, and you need to start holding yourself accountable. So this is one of the meals you can do. It's a Chicken Alfredo. You can have it however you want, pasta, no pasta, but it tastes amazing. I'm trying to, and it's so easy to make. You can make it in like under 15 minutes, quick. All right, lunch, dinner is served. Okay, so add this one in. Let me know if you're gonna try this one out. Let me show you something else real quick. And I always recommend you adding some type of veggie to your meal. Now the vegetables really help keep you full as well. All right, so if you're switching from, you know, to a new routine, it might be because you're trying to eat less food than what you used to eat. So adding some veggies in is a real cheat code. All right, now whatever kind of veggie you want, you can't go wrong. Okay, now what I like to go with, I say this in all my videos, is fresh broccoli. I like to go with the fresh broccoli crowns. One cup of this is going to get you almost 3 grams of protein as well. Okay, so you can't beat that. All right, so I like to go with broccoli. It makes it so simple. I've shown how you just steam it as you're cooking the chicken. Just steam this, or what you can do is just wash these off, cut them a little bit, put them in with the chicken as it's cooking, and add the sauce, and then it adds the sauce to this broccoli right here. All right, add that onto whatever protein or whatever pastas you want, and you got a great meal right there. All right, so just add this into the meal if you want to, or you can have it on the side. I like to put some spray butter on here. I like to add Tony Chachere's, and it tastes great. All right, so that's an option. Of course, if you don't want to go with the fresh option, you can always find a frozen option. Okay, go over to the frozen food section. You're gonna be able to find you whatever kind of vegetable you like. Just make sure you watch how they season it in the bag. A lot of them are steamables. You just put them in the microwave. Makes it so easy. You don't even have to put it on the stove. Just throw it in the microwave as you're cooking. Just no more excuses, right? But I mean, you can go get you something like this. Like this is just steamable broccoli. All right, you put this in the microwave. Same thing as you're cooking. This is steaming in the microwave. You take it out, season it however you want to do it. Throw it on the side, or throw it into the chicken itself while it's cooking. And with this sauce right here, you got it. That's a meal right there. I'm trying to tell you, this meal is so good. Okay, so get you something like this. But if you want to bump up the protein even more, I always recommend going edamame. All right, frozen edamame is great. It takes a little while to eat too, right? So it'll help you slow down your eating a little bit. But a little sea salt on here, it tastes great. All right, this is one of my go-tos, edamame, because it's higher protein. And so if you're trying to sneak some protein in, then go with the edamame. Steamables makes it so simple. So yeah, you got to check these meals out. I'm trying to tell you now. Come on now. Okay, now this next meal, one of my favorites. So easy. Just buy these sauces, keep them in stock, because you're going to be using them all the time, especially for chicken. Okay, so what you need to do is, of course, measure out your chicken. Cook up your chicken. As it's cooking, what you're going to look for is this right here. There's Hughes sweet and spicy. All right, you need to put this in your pantry. It's just a game changer. All right, sweet and spicy. Anything by Hughes is good. If you get down with Hughes, let me know in the comments. Anything by Hughes is so good, man. So I like to add a little bit of Hughes, but I also like mixing my spices, all right, my sauces. Just the more flavor, the better, right? So what I always recommend you do, this is one of the staples right here. You need to keep this in your kitchen. It's got tons of flavor, all right? So measure out a little bit of that. Add a little bit, put these two together, all right, and add it to that chicken. I'm trying to tell you, it tastes so good. Thank me later, all right? Let me know if you're gonna try this. I mean, you just have to mix it up a little bit sometimes, right? You just don't wanna keep eating boring chicken, right? You need to make your chicken taste good, okay? So you're getting your lean protein and you're making it taste great. I'm trying to tell you, try this out, man. It tastes good. Watch, I ain't lying to you. Check this out. Then with that meal like there, and then with that meal, I like to either add some rice with it. If I'm eating carbs, I'll add some rice. I prefer white rice. So I like to add it over some white rice. If I'm going low carb, I'll just have it with a side of broccoli, all right? Because you can't beat broccoli. I'm trying to tell you, broccoli has so much protein in it, but broccoli is so good for you, okay? That's why I'm always promoting broccoli, right? Side that chicken with the broccoli, and I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be good, all right? But as long as you season the chicken right, it will be good. I keep these in stock. I keep that Chicken Alfredo, I keep Hughes products in stock, and I keep Frank's RedHot in stock because I use it all the time. So the thing is, you come home and you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna make for lunch or for dinner. I know I have my protein and I know I have my sauces and my spices, right? And then you can make anything. You can mix it up, all right? So just weigh it out and you'll feel so much better that you measured out 30 to 40 grams of protein and cooked it in under 15 minutes. Some, either pasta or vegetable or both, all right? And you'll feel better for yourself because when you start tracking it, you're gonna be like, all right, I did a good thing at lunch, and then I did a good thing at dinner, and then it just continues on, and then you'll start seeing changes, okay? Because you're gonna start noticing that, hey, this isn't so hard. Eating healthy is not hard, right? It doesn't just have to be plain old chicken breast and broccoli. You can make chicken breast and broccoli taste great now. Come on, I'm showing you how to do it. Save this video for later. Save these ideas for later. Let me know in the comments some of the ideas you like to use with chicken breast, all right? And I'll go check them out. If I don't already use them, believe this, I'm gonna go check them out because I'm always trying to add new recipes into my routine, all right? So that's the thing. If you just start it off or build it around your protein, start there and then build around that, and it's gonna get so much easier, all right? I'm trying to show you how to do it. There is no cheat code. There's no cheat code. It just takes work, all right? It takes work and it takes you holding yourself accountable. So hopefully you like this video. Let me know if you like it. I really appreciate you watching, and we're gonna keep getting better. We're gonna work on that. Let's go.